Hey everyone, I am so excited today because I recently purchased Maggie Holmes' new day-to-day collection, which is meant to go in her new disc-bound planner. And I wanted to see if it will fit into the Happy Planner. I have no clue if these are sized for the Happy Planner. And I kind of wanted to try out the different products like this disc planner punch board and see if it works. I'm also going to use the stickers to decorate a spread in my Happy Planner. The sticker booklet comes with some numbers and page flags, headers, and decor. And all of these are printed onto clear sticker paper. My main issue with this was the gold foil can rub off of the stickers if you're not careful. As far as sizing is concerned, the headers are pretty close to fitting in the Happy Planner. Here is an example of what the header looks like. I like this sticker booklet a little bit better than the other one because it is more functional. It has full boxes, which I was very curious to see if they would fit in the Happy Planner boxes, as well as checklist stickers. I personally am constantly running out of checklist stickers, so I appreciate that these are here because I find them to be so functional. There is more decor, and there are words in cursive that say, "Remember today, meals, priority, and focus." The headers are cut a tiny bit too small, which you can see here, and the functional boxes, like here in this example, are slightly too small in width. I'm going to begin by trying these planner charms that clip into your planner. And the pros of these clips are that the plastic piece is punched in a way that there's actually extra room around the Happy Planner rings, so they fit really well into the Happy Planner and don't get caught on the rings at all. The disadvantage of these, I think, is that they don't function well as an actual page keeper. Something with maybe a tab or a planner clip would work better because you can pull up on it to open the planner. Next, I'm going to try out the sticky notes. Got a dopamine rush, got a major league. First, the dashboard doesn't fit correctly into the planner. So let's see if the sticky notes will fit. And yes, they do fit into the full boxes of the Happy Planner. Even though the gold heart checklist is cute because it is gold foil, you would have to use a Sharpie in order to check off the hearts. I also noticed that all of the sticky notes were having trouble sticking. They are definitely not the quality of, say, a Post-it note, but I'll show you alternative ways to use them in the plan with me that is at the end of this video. This sticker set comes with clear and gold foil stickers. I like that it has some functional icons, labels, and checklists, but I don't know what I will use the checkmark icons for, so I don't know how useful those are. Something else that I'm not particularly loving about these is that, say, for example, the checklists are made out of this plasticky material, and pens will smear on that unless they are like permanent, like a Sharpie. I'm gonna try this wet erase marker and see if it's gonna work. As you can clearly see, a normal pen, like a Papermate Inkjoy, is definitely going to smear on plasticky material like this. I can't even write on here with a ballpoint pen. The same is true on these stickers over here. But if you were to use a wet erase marker, not a dry erase marker, it needs to be a wet erase marker where you have to have like a wet paper towel to remove it, or a permanent marker like Sharpie, then those pens will work on these checklists. These are the pocket folders. Let's see how this fits on here. Oh wow, this is perfect for the Happy Planner. And these would be great to put photos in, or lists that you need to pull out, like a shopping list or a list of calls to make, gift ideas, books to read, etc. Now I want to test out the dot grid to see how the papers line up with the Happy Planner discs. Comparing this side by side with the Happy Planner filler paper, the Happy Planner paper is definitely thicker. The Maggie Holmes paper feels as thin as printer paper to me, and I'm actually worried about it ripping in my planner. The holes for the discs are also more shallow than they are on the Happy Planner paper, and the Maggie Holmes sheets are slightly shorter in height. When I put these in my planner, I noticed that the Maggie Holmes sheets came out further than the Happy Planner sheets on the side. So I personally am going to be cutting off the edges so it's not sticking out, which is kind of annoying. I want to see if my pens will bleed through this paper, because it is kind of on the thin side, or at least it's definitely thinner than a Happy Planner. Okay, no, it didn't bleed through at all. So this seems like it'll be fine. The next sticker set comes with 16 full boxes. These were actually the perfect size for the Happy Planner boxes when I tried them out. Now let's try out the punch. I've never used something like this before, so I'm curious how well it works. The advantage of this punch is its versatility. It's supposed to work with the mini, classic, and big sized Happy Planners, with circa A4, compact, junior, and letter planners, and on Maggie Holmes planners. To take these apart, you have to hold this one in place and push this one up. There are numbers written next to the slots, so you can place the punches in the indicated order. I started out by punching a smaller sheet just to see how it would work. So you just punch and flip over, and this worked fine. But when I tried using a piece of filler paper that goes with the Happy Planner, I could not get it to work using the punch positions that they provided in their instructions. After several failed attempts, I ended up finding out that if I punched at 4, 17, 29, 42, and 54, then flipped the page over, removed punch 54, and punched again at 5, 18, 30, and 43, that it punched holes in the perfect positions, which is kind of a lot just to punch a piece of paper. The slots in the punch are also much more shallow than those on Happy Planner pages, which causes a slightly tighter fit on the rings, but it's really not bad at all. It's also able to punch through cardstock like I'm showing here. Aren't you tired of the drama? Now I'm going to test out the sizing of the rest of the planner stickers and show some examples of how they can be used by decorating a spread in my Happy Planner. I decided that I'm going to use these sticky notes to create boxes to indicate the times I'm at work. And because they aren't very sticky, I'm using adhesive tape to keep them adhered to the paper. The full deco boxes will represent the block of time that I'm at work for. Usually that's 9 to 5 or 9 to 6. Why are you looking at me so cold?
One's love is now we're enemies.
And these were a bit too tiny in width, but I just used a page flag to cover up the tiny gap where you can see the header line, and you basically can't tell anymore. There is just a slight overhang with a washi strip, but you can easily cut the excess off or cover it up with a sticker as I did here. Then I used this gold heart washi, which I cannot remember where I purchased this from, but I felt like it went with the colors on the page. And I'm curious, I would love for you to comment with your answer. Do you have the same issue as me where you forget where you buy some of your planner supplies and then you regret not writing it down? I think it would be a good idea for me to start writing down that kind of information on my washi catalog so I can buy more if I decide that I do want to buy it again. I really wanted to use these page flags, but they are kind of see-through, so I whited out the numbers using correction tape and placed the page flags over them. In order to see the dates, I put gold heart stickers on the page flags and then the date on top of that. I thought that these cameras were super cute too, so I decided to use the same strategy.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. What's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by, someone save me.
This section after work is my time block for my after work routine. Once that routine is done, I work on my to-do list until my evening routine starts. So these checklists will be perfect for that. I wanted to use the sidebar for things I need to buy, so I added the shopping cart icon and a little arrow on here.
If I had an option to be someone else, I would, and let go of you. I know that I'm obvious, yet I'm made this way, but why didn't I stay when I had the chance? Maybe it will pass by, someone save me for a pass out. I'm too lonely to be done in my drink at this page.
I'm using the sticky notes to make boxes again. I'm adhering them to the page and adding washi to create the bottom border. And these are going to be used for my evening routine time block, which starts at 8 p.m. each night. At this point, I got an idea for how to prevent the green lines on the Happy Planner page from showing through, since the stickers are not perfectly sized. I just put down a little correction tape and the problem was solved. The full boxes on the weekends are my time blocks for working on this YouTube channel or for church. For example, on Saturday, I wrote 8:30 a.m. See Social Media Planner above the time block, so I know to open up my social media planner at 8:30 a.m. Here I wanted to use semi-transparent washi to create my sections for routines, but this green line was going to show through, so I used whiteout to hide it. And this washi is actually by Maggie Holmes. The correction tape also allowed me to get rid of the words at the bottom so they wouldn't show through the boxes. Overall, even though some of the items didn't fit perfectly, and I would have liked to see a greater focus on functionality, I think these designs are gorgeous and I'm looking forward to using these items in my planner. I hope this video gave you some ideas and I look forward to seeing you next Saturday. Bye!